Now the remaining part of the poem, a photograph. Some 20-30 years later, she would laugh at the snapshot. The poetess here describes that her mother watched her photograph some 20 or 30 years later. It means at that time her mother had been, when she was watching it after 20 years, then her age might be of 32 years. If she was watching at 30 years later, then she might be of 42 years. And watching years later, she would laugh at the snapshot. She would laugh at her own photograph. And what she remarked? She remarked, see Betty and Dolly. Betty and Dolly were her two girl cousins. They had gone to the sea beach in order to spend the holiday with her. See Betty and Dolly, she would say, she here stands for the poet's mother, she would say to look at Betty and Dolly and look how they dressed us for the beach. She says, she asked her girl, means to Shirley Tolson, to look how they had dressed, who had dressed. Their parents had dressed them in order to go to enjoy the holiday at a sea beach. They had gone to enjoy the holiday at a sea beach. Earlier we have already known that their uncle had taken their photographs. They were laughing through their hair. And look how they dressed us for the beach. The sea holiday was her past. Mine is her laughter. The poetess here describes that sea holiday was her mother's favorite past. It was one of her most favorite past. It cannot be brought back. It has been past. And the other thing is that mine is her laughter. The poetess says that her mother's laughter is her, and it has also been gone. It is also an incident of the past. Both rhyme with the labored ease of loss. Both rhyme. Rhyme means at the same time one is feeling happy as well as disappointed. The poet is feeling some happiness because she is watching the photograph of her mother, and she is disappointed also because her mother is no more. Her mother has passed away. It cannot be repaired. Her mother's loss is a great loss for her. So she says, both lie with the labored ease of loss. The sea holiday was the most favorite time of her mother. She always laughed on seeing the photograph years later, and her mother's laughter, the poet has cherished her mother's laughter in her heart. She recalls that and then says, both lie with the labored ease of loss. Both means the mother of the poetess also had labored ease of loss because she was watching her photograph of her childhood, and the poetess was thinking of her mother's childhood, and now she was thinking that she is no more. She was happy as well as sad at the same time. Now she has been dead nearly as many years as that girl lived. It means her mother has passed away and nearly as many years as that girl lived. It means she passed away 12 years ago because in the photograph at that time that girl was only 12 years old. And of this circumstance there is nothing to say at all. It's silence, silence. And in these circumstances, the poetess does not have anything to say because she cannot get her mother back, she cannot get the laughter of her mother back, and so there is silence. Silence means absence of sound, but here it stands for death. Her mother has passed away, and so there is nothing for her to describe about it. Now we shall see the rhyming scheme of the poem. The rhyming scheme of the poem is that it has been written in three verse. It does not have any particular rhyming scheme. You can see the difficult words here. Paddling means wading, walking barefoot in water. Transient means short-lived, temporary. Stood still means stood motionless. Sweet face means beautiful face. Beach means seashore. Snapshot means photograph. Labored is try to look at it with difficulty. Silence, absence of sound. Here it means death. Now the poetic devices. Personification. The cardboard shows. Cardboard is a lifeless thing and it shows like a human being, so it has been personified in this sentence. There is the personification is a figure of speech. And the sea which appears to have changed less vast. The sea vast like human being. It is also lifeless, but it has been described as a human being, so it is also personification. It's silence edge. It recalls here death, absence of sound, absence of activity. Alliteration, as I told you, in alliteration, two consonant sounds are repeated in two or more consecutive words. So, my mother's M has been repeated, stood still, S has been repeated, through there, T has been repeated, terribly transient, T has been repeated, some beautiful, some 2030 in both T has been repeated, both Rai with Rai W has been repeated, silence S has been repeated. Transferred epithet, as I told you, it describes the quality what their terribly transient feet. And oxymoron, it shows the opposite things. With the labored and is, both are opposite things. Now, I would like you to jot down the assignment, the homework. The first question, you have to answer these questions. First question is, when was the photograph taken? What does it show? The second question, how did the poet's mother react on seeing the photograph years later? Third question, how did the three girls face the camera? Fourth, what has happened to the poet's mother? How does the poet feel? And next question, why does the poet say the sea which appears to have changed less was their transient feet? Last question, what are the losses of the poet's mother and the poet? I hope you would learn more. If you find any difficulty, you can make your query. Thank you.